What's up, guys? It's been a minute since I did a video, but I just want to give an update on my opinion of the state of crypto right now. I think if you're not invested in crypto, now might be a good time to get in. This isn't financial advice, but you can see pretty much everything today is in the red, except for these like really small cap coins. And I do think it does have more room to fall. But if you look at something like Bitcoin, which is now at about 40,000, I think the odds are a lot more likely that it goes up 50% instead of going down 50%. So you can see that we're down 7% today. Over the course of a month, we're making this downtrend right here, which could be pretty similar to this one right here, where we were at about 43,000, dumped down to 39,000, then dumped hard down to 35,000. But looking at Bitcoin, like the most recent floor of it, you can see is 35,000. Before that, 33, 34,000. So I think there's a good possibility that the odds are in favor of Bitcoin going up. And so you also got to look at, like, if you bought at 69,000 and we lost 50% of its current value, it'd be at 20,000. You'd be out a lot of money. But if you buy it at 40,000 and you lose 50% of its current value, you'd only be out like 2/5 that amount. And I do believe that the odds are pretty high that it's going to go right back up. As you could see, I wish I could like doodle this, but you could see that these lows, each time they're hitting, they're getting a little bit higher. Like even back in the day when you'd have a low like let's say like right here, the next low was significantly higher, the next low is significantly higher. So I do believe in the long term Bitcoin is going to be on an uptrend, along with a lot of these other cryptos. Like something else you might want to consider is Cardano for $1, even though it's kind of like, I guess, a joke in the crypto universe how, you know, we went from $3 and now it's just been downtrending essentially for half a year. But this is like a good reset. Like if you weren't able to get in back in July or back in March of last year, you have the opportunity now to buy it at a very similar price point. So other coins that I would be looking into would be Ethereum. I don't think Ethereum is going to go anywhere. A lot of people don't think Ethereum is going to go anywhere. It is like essentially the currency of the internet. Even though they have ridiculous gas fees, I do think that it's a good investment. Man, we ain't loading for crap. So other things I would look into, Polkadot's at a good price right now. Dude, get out of here, bro. I think Avalanche is at a fair price. I'm up a little bit on Avalanche, and I'm going to hold it and continue to hold it. Sorry, my shit's being kind of bummed. Yeah, I got it. I'm pushing the button. There we go. Okay. So I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. So Litecoin is a strong contender. I know I freaking got internet. My dad pays the bill. Damn. Yeah, so Litecoin's a really strong contender. Algorand for under $1 is a good contender. Especially being on Coinbase, you get staking rewards for Algorand. I think Algorand has a really bright future. It's run by a smart guy. They continually make updates to it, and they got pretty good public following. Dude, this is bogus. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to make some points here. Alright, so Litecoin is one of the original three. I think it's going to be around. essentially forever. It has actually quite a bit more use case than Bitcoin does, and it's a lot cheaper, a lot faster to transact. Solana, I'm holding on to. I don't know if it's a good investment or not, but at this price, like I bought Solana at like 150, so I'm down on it. Cosmos with the ticker Atom. This is a real one right here, for real. Cosmos is strong. You can see in the course of a day it's only gone down 1% compared to everything else going down like 10%. And you could actually see this pattern right here where we're at a low, shoots back up, and it's looking like we're at a low, so I definitely got faith that Cosmos is going right back up. Plus they give you staking rewards on Coinbase. Engine Coin, what's the price of Engine Coin, like $1.70 or something? Might be something to get into. Honestly, I don't know that I would recommend it. I kind of feel like it's already done its thing. It definitely has potential to go back up, but this pattern that we're forming looks a lot like this pattern over here, so I wouldn't expect like huge gains out of it. Same with Mana. Like, I do hold a little bit of Mana with like faith in it. It's because I feel like it definitely has the potential to go back up, but personally I'm not too interested in the actual technicals of the project. I think you should have bought Mana at 40 cents. I think that was the move, so this one might just be moving sideways for a while. Get out of here. But really, so what I'd be looking at, Tezos, I think Tezos has its days where it'll shoot like way up. It gets like a lot of investment. Tezos is one of the original cryptos too, and they are getting into the NFT space. So you can see we're kind of in a down area right here, which sort of looks a lot like this area right here. I think, what's the market cap on this thing? 3.3 billion. So I think this got a lot of room to move to, and there's staking rewards on it. So like personally, I just hold on to like at least 10 of them, because there's always that chance. Polkadot should be a lot higher than it is right now. Polkadot's kind of got left behind since Avalanche came out and Solana came out, but really Polkadot should be right back up here. And you can see these are all down low. These are like loading up, ready to run. So I would definitely be looking into getting some Polkadot. Same with Chainlink. I think Chainlink's at a really good price to buy. Unfortunately, I bought a lot of this stuff a lot higher than it is now. Immutable X, I still have faith in, but from my understanding, it's kind of sloppy the way that they use it to service Ethereum. It does have its problems. Ethereum Classic is an interesting one because they do have a hard fork coming up. I forget what it's called. It's something badass like Moonshine or something, or like something like Scarlet. I don't know. Do your own research on all this shit. Don't just take... I'm some random dude on the internet. Don't just take my advice about it. But Ethereum Classic's been around for a while. It's going to be around forever. And especially if they do like a hard fork or upgrade to it, it might give it a lot more use case scenario. But you can see on a 1-year chart, it definitely has the potential to at least double, especially with this upgrade that they're doing to it. Cello is very open platform. Anyone that knows coding could potentially make apps on Cello, and you can see over the course of a month we're kind of trading essentially sideways here from a high of $4.50. So this one could easily double, in my opinion. What else? But yeah, so realistically, crypto.com coin, it's kind of been on a downtrend recently, but I do feel like with all the advertising they've been doing during like Super Bowls and stuff like that, like this has a good chance to spike right back up too. Let's see. But yeah, out of these, I guess the top 5 that I would buy into at these prices would be Litecoin, Cosmos, Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic. I gotta say Cardano, man. Cardano is only $1. Like, Cardano gets a bad rap because there's nothing really happening. I guess they would call it vaporware. But they got a dedicated team, and they're really trying to get this thing to be bulletproof when they do release it, because a lot of these other cryptos have problems. Like Solana has a lot of crashing problems, or at least it did in the past, and you could see if I look at a 1-year chart on Solana, I mean, it was ripping. It went from like $30 up to like $250, and then everyone was dumping Ethereum for Solana, and the whole system started crashing, so people started taking their money back out, putting it back over in Ethereum. So you can see we're building a staircase going down. And when you have something shoot up this quickly, that's kind of a red flag that there's a lot of like institutional money behind it, and they're kind of like dollar cost averaging out of it. So I don't know that I would go hard on Solana. I think it is at a good price right now compared to where it has been over the past half a year. But like, I don't know. I think the granddaddy of crypto, Bitcoin, even if it doesn't fly this year, here in like 10 years, Bitcoin's going to be either $0 or $1 million a coin. So you're either gonna lose out on $40,000, or you're gonna make $960,000, and that's just my opinion. But Bitcoin, the premise behind Bitcoin is unbeatable. It's like digital gold. So I would definitely look into getting into some Bitcoin if you haven't already, especially just looking at like a 1-year chart, how we are back down to these lower levels. Like, this might be your last chance to get Bitcoin for $40,000 or less. Alright, but yeah, so that's just my, I guess, technical analysis on what's going on in crypto world. Definitely check some of these out. For long-term holds, I would say Bitcoin, Cardano, and Algorand. Ethereum, I think, is going to keep going up, but a lot of these coins are based off of Ethereum. So by watching where Ethereum is moving, you're going to get a pretty good idea where a lot of these other coins are moving. But I like to keep it pretty diversified. So that's why, I got Tezos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Crypto.com coin, Cosmos. Yeah, keep your eye on Cosmos too. Like, that's going to be, yeah, Cosmos is super strong. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you all get rich and get Lambos. Apes together strong. Take care.